Welcome back everyone to the channel. So today I want to talk about maybe the most trustworthy poll that we've ever seen, and the best indicator that we're going to get a Reform UK government at the next general election. So why do I say the most trustworthy poll? Because we know pollsters lie, they exaggerate, they over exaggerate, under exaggerate, and they can be influenced. They all have their own agendas. But the reason this poll is different is because it's a leaked poll, an internal poll by the Conservative Party itself, and the findings are really damaging for the Conservative Party. They would be hoping that these numbers would come out better, and that is why they are trustworthy findings. So let's take a look at what the polling said. So it has Labour and Conservative Party tied on 16% of the vote in third place. In second place at 17% would be the Green Party, although it's well behind on actual seats. The Labour Party would have 161 seats, and the Conservatives would be down to 14 seats. So although they would be second with the most popular vote alongside the Labour Party, they would be possibly third or fourth when it came to the most seats. And the winner of the Conservatives' own internal polling would be Reform UK, doubling the Labour Party and Conservatives vote. If you add them together, they would be joint, because Reform UK would be on 31% of the vote, and that would give them 348 seats. It would give them a majority of around 20 seats to play with, and it would mean that all the other parties, including Conservatives and DUP, would have to join together and then have some rebels to stop Farage bringing the changes to the UK that Farage wants to. Now, there's a couple of things that are wrong with this poll. I believe the findings are correct, but shows our system's wrong. And although I want Reform UK to win, and I don't always believe in proportional representation, there's a couple of striking things. How can the Labour Party and the Conservative Party be 140 seats between them, but yet on the exact same vote? The Liberal Democrats still 100 behind Labour, but only 2% behind. And in this finding, although the Green Party are on 17%, actually in second place, this finding doesn't actually say how many seats they would win, which tells you it's because it's only a couple, if any. The Greens historically only win 1 or 2 seats at a general election, and whatever the figure is, it hasn't even been bothered to work out here. With the 46 seats up for grab, you would imagine the majority of them are going to go to the SNP in Scotland, so there's not much wriggle room there for independents and the Green Party. Now, obviously, polls change, but this poll is following a lot of the mainstream polls showing the Labour Party and Conservative Party struggling to even get 20% of the vote. Now, I'm going to make a prediction on what I think. I think Reform UK will rise to around 35%, and I think what will happen is the rise in the Green Party will drop. When some of those left-wing voters realise that we might have a Farage government, they will jump back ship to the Labour Party out of desperation. The Labour Party will probably go up to the early 20s. Unless, of course, we have change of leaders. Now, I don't think it'll matter what the Conservative Party will do, no matter who they pick. I just think people aren't thinking about them. But the Labour Party do have a trump card. They can pick a different leader to become Prime Minister, someone who will wield a lot of power with the Labour majority. If they go to the left, they are doomed. Reform UK will win with more. But if they pick somebody who I personally don't have a lot of time for, Andy Burnham, the Greater Manchester Mayor, this is the guy who put a tax on older vans, driving around Greater Manchester, taxing the working class who can't afford new vehicles. However, people do like Andy Burnham. Non-Labour voters do seem to like the guy, so that would change the polls. So it's going to be interesting keeping an eye on these polls and seeing what happens at this May's election. Now, just before I go, I want to tell you about our new merch and our new website. We're selling mugs made here in the UK, and they've got free delivery. We've got I'm Voting Reform UK. This is my favourite one, Make Britain Great Again, with the lion. Nigel Farage for PM. And Mega, Make England Great Again. Now you can check out all these mugs on the link in the description. But for anyone, the website is www.commonsenserevolt.uk.